Imagine a storyline where the main character actively tries to be murdered by her own family, entirely on purpose, just so she can trigger a rebirth system and be reincarnated into wealth. Or consider a newlywed husband who suddenly develops mind-reading powers on his wedding day, only to hear his smiling bride internally plotting to steal his property and leave him for dead. At first glance, you might write this off as amateur, low-budget internet trash engineered for cheap clicks. But look at the data. The apps hosting these videos boast a soaring revenue trend line, driven by over 10 million downloads and a vast catalog of global hits. These bizarre extreme plot lines are mathematical optimizations. They are addictive products engineered specifically for the smartphone era. A standard episode in one of these apps operates under a brutal temporal constraint. It has exactly 3 minutes to deliver a complete emotional arc. Classic serialized television requires hours to establish world building, character motivations, and spatial relationships. These apps survive through narrative compression. Writers rely on extreme, highly recognizable tropes to bypass the need for any traditional world building. Giving a character sudden mind-reading abilities instantly eliminates the need for miscommunication subplots. The script jumps the characters directly into the core conflict and the inevitable revenge. Injecting a system trope, where characters gather healing points like in a video game, gamifies their motivation. The audience understands the stakes immediately, without requiring a deep psychological backstory. These tropes are narrative efficiency tools. They are designed to fit the emotional weight of a 40-hour soap opera into a 3-minute window. This compression is dictated by the physical format of the screen, the vertical orientation of a modern smartphone. Watch a standard 16:9 rectangle. When the ratio shrinks inward to a 9:16 vertical window, the camera loses the periphery, forcing extreme close-ups. By stripping away environmental context, the framing forces the audience into claustrophobic psychological proximity with the subject. Traditional media utilizes horizontal framing to capture group dynamics and wide spatial relationships. Vertical framing transforms passive viewing into a psychologically invasive and inescapable emotional trap. The pacing of every episode is engineered to hit maximum narrative tension precisely at the 3-minute mark. Right as the cliffhanger hits, the video terminates. The narrative is instantly replaced by an aggressive freemium paywall. Users who refuse to pay face a grueling alternative, grinding through a gauntlet of advertisements to earn enough in-app currency for the next episode. The friction is high. App stores are full of reviews complaining about exorbitant paywalls and reward systems that require watching 10 ads to unlock a single 3-minute video. Yet the emotional tension created by the abrupt cutoff is often enough to overwhelm a user's rational frustration with the app's economy. The microdrama formula merges narrative tension directly into a monetization trigger. The cliffhanger itself is the product. This ecosystem is driven by top-of-funnel marketing machines on massive social platforms. Distribution algorithms boost the most unhinged 30-second clips to act as bait, funneling millions of users toward these apps. Traditional storytelling constraints, like slow burn tension or feature-length runtimes, are difficult to reconcile with a model that demands an immediate, measurable return on every minute produced. The microdrama demonstrates how narrative can be dismantled and rebuilt into a high-frequency cycle, where the goal is to monetize human attention in 3-minute increments.